Everybody has a day. The sun stays away. Wake up in a good tomorrow. Little more love between us for a brighter day. Never need worry. Let one love set you free. One love.
Ahmed Olamilekun Tijani, good evening, my darling brother. You're welcome. Happy Ìpalẹ̀mọ́ weekend. Abdulrasheed Oladeshi, good evening. Good evening, my brother. Oboluwa Nishola Gold, good evening. Daddy John Ogunrinola Isaichi, good evening, sir. Aja for sure. Ekale Aja Monroe. One love to set us free. In a brown game. Good love is all we need. Takes the away. Never need words. Good evening, Monday Roger. Abdulrasheed Oladeshi, good evening. One love. Hey, Ọmọ Adégbola, brother me. Bonsoir, bonsoir. David Ekene. David Ekene, I use old school. Barista is coming. Wa alaikum salam. Wa alaikum salam. Haji Salami Bishirat. One love set you free. Sorry, I'm just waiting for other friends to join in. Bolanle Orimolade, good evening. Yemisi Olufemi, good evening. Olori Adediji, you're welcome, my darling Aburo. Wa alaikum salam, Alaji Dis, Ekabosa. This and that entertainment, UK and worldwide. For all your entertainment needs, oh yes, all the big stars, this and that entertainment brings them into the country. IYPP, Ojamo. Njọ́ tí mo wá sílé ẹ mo sáré yọ dànù nínú lọ́kẹ̀tì ẹ ni ó ṣáà mọ̀. Barambo Joseph, thank you. Obere Saint, speak English. Well, we're just waiting. Let's listen to Auntie Onyeka Onwenu. You know, I love our music, old music stars, or shall I say, elderly music stars. I really like them a lot. And not just liking them, I try to remind us of their existence, or I try to remind everyone of the existence of their music, that their music lives on, even for those of them that are no longer with us, you know, that their music still lives. Still Auntie Onyeka Onwenu. You and I, oh, we as one. You and I, oh, we as one. Yes, you and I, white, Alepo, blue no le wapo. Forever. You and I. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o, our love will last forever. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Olalere David, good evening. Yes, so Oboluwa Nishola Gold, one love. It can only be love, nothing else. It can only be love. Honestly. abájà látẹ̀ní títí di ọ̀túnla mẹ́wàá. It is only love that can bring people together. Adetomi Ayonfe, I cite you, my darling. You're welcome. Ìgbọ́ Ìgbò ó máa ń dùn mí. Your love is good for me. My love is good for you. Our love, yes, at Arolo Razak, one love. Mnagegebi, mnagegebi, oh. Anyway, good evening, everyone. Yes, while we're listening to Auntie Onyeka, let's continue to add more of our friends. You and I will be as one. Nage, you and I as one. Yes, that is that for love. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, and welcome once again to your girls' live chat. Talk to Tomi. Yes, it is the same me, Aulat. It is the same Mama Bari. Yes, it is the same Mami Wonder. Yes, it is the same Baribration. Yes, Adetomi Ayonfe. Our love will last forever. Yes, Abiolawale, I love you too. You must play Young Warwick for Daddy Ogunrin Olao. Nice one, IY. Yes, thank you. Thank you, IY. Ajidis, may Allah continue His protection on you and your family. We love you. Ajidis, you know I love you. You know I love you so much, my biggie. You know that. IY Pimpin, you know I love you, Die. I respect you. You know, you're my babe. Before we go on tonight's Talk to Tell Me, we're going to start as we do by, saying we start in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit for our Christian brethren. Yes. And for us Muslim brethren, we start in the name of Almighty Allah, the Beneficent, the Most Merciful. And for our traditionalist brethren, we start in the name of Almighty Olodumare, the maker of today, of tomorrow, of yesterday, the maker of all things good. Yes, He is the doer of all things. He is the God of all possibilities. Yes, He is the God that says be and it will be. He is the God that says be not and He will be not. I am not a messenger of death, but because of the environment that I work in, I am privileged to, oftentimes have certain experiences that I like to share with you, my friends, and my kind of Nigerians. I, unfortunately, again, sometime, I had an experience. I like to share it for us to know that what I say all the time, that this life, Bintini, it's only very little. Let us learn to take life, very, very easy. Try to understand one another. Somebody wants to join. I've added them. Yes, I've added you, Rotimi Omoni. Thank you. Thank you, Awai. Only I didn't want to push my luck too far. Why not, Daddy John Ogunriola? Why not? Why not? I wonder if how maybe some of us will change, and do more good if we find ourselves working in an environment where you could be talking to somebody 1 minute and the next minute the person says the person says to you, I would like to use the bathroom, or I would like to do something. And in the process, the person gives up the ghost. How would you feel? I am privileged to work in such environment. I see such things on a regular basis, and it has been like that for so many years. Maybe, and just maybe, apart from my making, you don't ask, you don't get. Omota. Um, how do you say? IY, you can send me an invite to join the program so that you can be live with me as well. I'm sure you know about that. You know about that better than I do. IY, if you send me an invite, you can be live on the program with me. Figure out how to go about it if you don't know. Somebody just did, but I bet they didn't understand what they were doing, so I had to relieve them. Anyway, maybe as a result of that, my natural disposition and the nature of, the environment that I work in for so many years, it afforded me to see that life can be snapped out of human being just like that, at the twinkle of an eye, that one could eat one's food and that is it, they're no more. I don't come out to preach death, but I always say, even in my own case, I could sleep tonight and not wake up tomorrow. But I say this for us to try and do more good, for us to try and be kinder towards one another, for us to try and do good for one another, for us to try and understand one another the more. And tonight especially, that is just by the way, because that's what I preach all the time to my kind of people. That is just by the way. Tonight, we're going to be talking about 3 things. Honestly, IY, Oyedeji Gazali, you want to join in? Yeah, you can join it. Go live with, allow live with request. Anyway, we're going to talk about 3 things. We're going to talk about 1, kissing and telling. That you don't ask, you don't get. Honestly, IY had made me remember more than other things today of my late wife Laura. We'll always love you, baby. Daddy John Ogunriola, on this platform we say, may the soul of your lovely wife, your lovely late wife Laura, rest in perfect peace, and may Almighty God continue to give you that fortitude to bear that loss continually. But having said, I also want you, I would like you to always revel in the love and the experiences that you both shared while she was on earth with us. May the Lord repose her soul. Amen. Yeah, I said we're going to talk about, I'll read out what we're going to talk about. IY, please get on with it. Washing our dirty linen in the public, otherwise known as kissing and telling. Thank you, Adetomi Ayonfe. We're going to talk about some of us who do it. Maybe not everyone does it. Maybe not all of us do it. But some of us who may be doing it even without realizing it. I would like us to learn, from today to desist from doing such, which is not revealing details of a chat. It is not a good thing. It is not a decent thing to have a chat with somebody, maybe 2 or 3, 4 or more of us, and now revealing them where they are not required. Yes, it is necessary that some messages are shared. But sometimes, if there's no need for them, if there is no necessity, I think what should remain private between 2 or more people should remain private. And also, I would like us to talk about, yes, the number to call in is there. Detomi Ayonfe, Olori Adediji, Taofik Quadri, they're going to pin it on. Thank you, Robert Williams, watching from Philadelphia, United States. Yes, Taufik Quadri, good evening, you're welcome. Those are the things we're going to be talking about, but obviously they will lead us into other things. Yes, I said kissing and telling. What is it that brought me to this? Honestly, over time, I think I let me put it this way. It comes to my awareness that for any rule at all, obviously there are exceptions. And in life, there are some absolutes. And at times, despite the law of nature, despite what nature requires of us, please listen to this. I mean, you don't have to be here if you don't want to be here. But I believe that if we are here, we are here to learn. I am here to learn from you, while, you can possibly learn from me. I do not know, but I'm willing to learn from you, my kind of Nigerians. Like I said, apart from the law of nature, which is obviously above all of us, above humanity, that is what nature demands. That is the request of nature. IY, please go with me. Daddy Ogunola, please go with me. Monday Roje, go with me. Taufik Quadri, go with me. There are some rules as well that they may not be written in black and white. Yes, Ajay Kianobi, this is Talk to Tommy. Good evening, my sister. You're welcome. You're welcome. How's my little pretty princess? And Baolo Jaleni. Some rules may not be written down in black and white, but common sense should tell us that there are rules that we need apply in our individual, communal, and general lives. I mean, for non-Yoruba speakers, excuse me, sometimes I do add some Yoruba as well. And when some of our French-speaking brethren comes in, I do speak some French from time to time. Arowolo Razak, I'm always enjoying your program from Nigeria. Thank you so very much. Ọlọ́run á dá àdápadà rere fún yín, ibi tẹ́ tí ń mówó credit náà ní màlà lágbára Ọlọ́run. But there are rules that are man-made. They are not laws of nature. They are not put upon us by nature. Nature does not request. There are some rules that, oh yes, we have to abide by them. And such rules are subject to change as well. I find that with the arrival of social media, Facebook, everything that we do now, a lot of us brethren, we break down those rules. Things that we used to, keep sacred in the past. A whole lot of things that used to be sacred. We find our parents, some of us, when our parents die, we find their best friends will come and say, oh, this is what your father said to me. This is what your father said I should do. They keep it sacred until the time that they had been so advised by the other party to divulge such information, But having said, this development in social media usage does have their positive and negative uses. And mommy, I'm not a diehard pay buying. Some things only that be mistake, but sometimes they may be necessary, which is why I said they do have advantages and disadvantages. There are positives and negatives of this kind of development. But we cannot but mention the negatives of such, because they are very, very difficult to ignore. We must not be oblivious of the fact that some things must be kept secret. We have to get back to that nature. We have to put that back into us. I remember some times ago on social media, on Facebook especially, everyone used to share all sorts of videos, no matter how gruesome, no matter how dirty, no matter how filthy. But I observed that gradually, because some of us spoke out against such. I remember there are times I'll go into people's inboxes and say, your brother, your sister, video te share yen, ko tono die, bóyá tẹ́ bá lè yọ kúrò. And believe me, all the times I have done it, mi ò tẹ́rí, maybe because of the way, approach and manner I go into their inboxes to say, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ tẹ́ bá lè yọ video yẹn kúrò, video yẹn ṣe kíní díẹ̀, you know. So the negatives of those rules of mankind are what we'll be talking about, which are the three things I mentioned earlier. Let us always be mindful of what we put in the public space. Let us also be mindful of how others will take it, how it will affect others. We may just think that, oh, we're doing something. It's no longer of any usage for anyone to get carried away by social media. Facebook is how old now? You know, and all of them, they've been around now. Instagram, whatnot. They've been around now a number of years. So we have to keep getting better with them. Mujeri. Nowadays, I stole your shirt. I've got IY Pimping with me. She's live with me. Mabinuba, chop knuckle. Je plantain crisp. Jebe, lobe. Thank you for joining in, IY. It's interesting. You know, good evening, Raji Kalila Deshino. You know, so nowadays, what do we have? We have couples who fight each other on the internet. We have children speaking ill of their parents on YouTube, Instagram, whatever. We have people giving details of family life on social media. Nǹkan táwa mọ̀ ní kékeré ni pé wọ́n ní ọ̀rọ̀ inú ilé èèyàn ò kí ń sọ níta. Ọ̀rọ̀ inú ilé èèyàn ò kí ń sọ níta. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ibi tí n bá ti ń wrong, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ máa correct mi. Ọ̀rọ̀ inú ilé in tí wọ́n fi kọ́ wa nìyẹn, àwa náà dẹ̀ fi kọ́ àwọn ọmọ wa nígbà tá a bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní bímọ nílùú òyìnbó yìí wípé ọ̀rọ̀ inú ilé èèyàn kì í sọ níta. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ó ti ń pọ̀ jù. It is becoming unbecoming. Mo sure pé, for instance, a whole lot of us saw that video that went viral. I did not even write about it. How much more mention it? Àfi bí mo ṣe fẹ́ mention. I did not even share it. Not even with IY. I couldn't even share it. It was disgusting. You know, that video where the lady, supposedly the daughter of a president, I don't even want to mention names. I just wish we can forget about it. I wish it didn't happen at all. You know? At Jumoke Adegbayi, thank you very much, ma. You know, it's not a good thing to do at all. I wonder if you've got something to say about it, IY, just before I go on.
I'm only a child. Good evening, everyone. Sorry of the way I am, but I would say that people, I think we're getting carried away about with this social media thing. It's not everything, like you said, that happens in your home that you would broadcast on Facebook or on social media. But the thing is, I'm not going to say it's not everything. There's some, good things. Maybe you celebrate yourself, your children, or if you've done good things and done, good things and all that. But I saw that video and I was full of disgust. On a more serious note, I don't care what happens. If that was my brother, that girl is gone. I don't want to know how many years they put in. She's gone. But the thing is, that's in private. But I think I've heard or found out that the guy actually sent that video to somebody to broadcast. And he probably didn't realize how far that would go. He now tried to get in touch with this person that, please, can you take it down? And the person said, look, yes, I will take it down. But do you realize that this has gone viral? You see, you disrespect somebody's mother, no matter what would have happened. You do realize that if that guy was not actually doing the recording, she might have attacked that woman. Kini oba shele.
Thank you.
Kini oba litotobe. What is it? See, if you feel that this guy or this lady is doing things that you actually find disgusting, or you can't, that you actually find unacceptable, move on. Move on. Share burger and go. Simple as that. You want your mother-in-law to leave the house for you. Where will she go? And they will now call family meeting. They want to settle the matter. What is there to settle? We really need to be careful, mindful of what we share. Look at the girl on that lady, that BA staff, who did that, actually came back to actually bite her. She made some comments about Nigerians and all that. See, it doesn't even matter that it was Nigerians she actually mentioned. It could have been anybody. It could have been anyone, any other citizens of other nations or whatever that she mentioned. But the thing is, she was meant to be a British Airways ambassador. Wearing that uniform, it says something. If we're just wearing a white shirt, yeah, it would not, people wouldn't have noticed or known that she's actually a BA staff. It was only because of the scarf around her neck that gave her away.
Yeah.
That was the only thing that actually gave her away, that she's actually a BA staff. See, we really need to be careful of what we do. Yes, I know she's been sacked. Yes, she's been sacked. I mean, you don't do that and think you get it. This is why I tell people,
not with British Airways.
Seriously, there are some things I would not do. Yes, I can enjoy myself, dance and do all that on social media, but anything work related, I beg, I don't. If you notice, I don't discuss politics. I don't get involved in all that for reasons best known to me. No. So kissing and telling, that is another issue. That is, it actually goes to show.
Quickly on kissing and telling. Yeah. I was actually talking about, thank you for bringing that video about the daughter-in-law and the mother-in-law that happened in America. The video I was actually referring to is the one purported to be of the Congolese president's daughter. I wonder if you saw it. I didn't want to send it to you. I would have ordinarily. I just wanted to talk to you about it. You know, they were really getting down, IY. And this girl was recorded, face on, everything. Everything. Apparently, it was alleged that this guy was asking 50,000. Well, she's purported to be married and cutting shows with this guy. Then the guy asked her for $50,000, which she had not given, or she didn't give, and the guy sent the video viral. I don't know. I should let you have it, IY, if you hadn't seen it. I thought you may have seen it. That's the one I was referring to. But obviously, you know, we don't share things like that. It ain't cool. You need to see it. It was more than explicit. Everything. It was everything. It was AAA grade XXX porn, IY.
See, the thing is this. We need to be careful who we hang around with.
She's supposed to be the daughter of a president of a country.
She's a human being.
Why would anyone do that? Why would you kiss and tell?
It's complex.
Like you said, if it ain't working, if something is not working, move on.
Well,
hello, IY.
People do it all the
I hope I'm not losing your connection.
I'm here. The thing is, if that guy wanted it, if he had done it here, you know what would have happened to him? He would have been in jail by now. He would have been in jail by now. If I've got any other thing to say, I might call you back.
Good stuff, IY. Thank you very much for your awesome contribution.
Okay, Amen.
Well, I think I am losing IY's connection, but she will be back. She's my bae. She'll be right back. Very disgusting. It's amusingly shocking. For me, it is bewildering that couples don't flag, no flagging. We ain't doing anything contrary to community standards, please. We're not talking about anyone. There's no scandal going on here, so please. You know that I find it really good evening, Ola Sophia Shiloku, my lovely sister Omoba. You know, I find it bewildering that some couples will choose social media, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, to wash their dirty linen. When they have issue, that's where they go to. Come on, what before the advent of social media? How did we used to solve our issues? How did we used to solve issues between us as couples, between us as friends, between us as lovers, between us as friends? We had ways of settling issues, didn't we? And maybe we should note this, that there's a whole lot of people, àwọn èèyàn kan wà tó jẹ́ pé wọn kì í rí nǹkan tó dùn. Oh, that's my lovely sister, Ade Adewumi. Thank you. You're welcome, my honey sis. There's a whole lot of people. I have taken time to observe this social media thing, especially amongst, my kind of people where I belong, albeit Nigerians and other Africans alike. A lot of us feed on scandal a lot. And what we should realize, couples that may want to wash their dirty linen in the public, is when you put it out there, a whole lot of people will come. They will add their own meaning to the story. They will add Maggie, they will add salt, they will add whatnot and whatnot and whatnot to make it, even more, shall I say, palatable. But because it is got to do with reading and listening, I would say even more sweeter, in the ears of other people. Kì í ṣe nǹkan tó dára rárá. I wonder if any one of you can identify with me. Please give me a thumbs up if you do identify with me, what exactly I'm talking about, because I may not understand it. Maybe some of you will understand that there's actually a reason for doing such. I don't think no matter what, couples or you are in a relationship or you are friends or whatever it is, oh, Kola Joseph, I cite you, my boo. You're welcome. I may not be able to understand. Like I said, I'm always on this chair to learn. I'm ready to learn. I'm willing to learn. Please teach me if I'm saying something that is wrong. Kola Joseph, I would like your contribution on this. You can actually join in and share your views live. You can join in live to share your views. Kola Joseph, Taufik Kodri, I would like your contribution on that. Èèyàn méjì ẹjọ́ wà. You decide to be together. You live together, or you are in a relationship, you're dating. Aramulati, Ibrahim Batten, nice word. Èèyàn méjì and date ara yín. You're going out. If you have issues, even if they get to a point that you may not be able to resolve them between you, coming to, wash it out on social media is not the next best thing. The next best thing. Mind you, what you may be doing is feeding the bloggers, which they have to feed as well. They have to make money as well. But it apports you no good at all. It apports you no good. The people it apports good to are people who enjoy scandal. Oh, I can cite my daddy. That's my uncle, my dad's younger brother, my father, Uncle me, Said Abiodun, all the way from Ikorodu. Ekale, sir. You're welcome, sir. Thank you very much. I see you. I'm sure my auntie is on as well from New York. Alaja Seki Abiodun, Ekale, ma. You're welcome, ma, to talk to Tommy. Oji Oshinibi, Oji, you're welcome. Thank you for letting me know you're enjoying the program. I stand to be corrected. Please, if you find that what I'm saying you don't identify with it, I will learn. You have your issues. You cannot talk about it. Resolve it between you. Get other friends alike. It's a different thing if your friends now carry your story and start sharing it. That I can understand. That I can make excuse for. But to see that, oh, Tunde Okunuga, it is just indiscipline for couples to watch their dirty linen on social media. Period. Thank you. It is gross indiscipline, which is why I said I find it disgusting. It amuses me shockingly. It does not amuse me in a good manner. It amuses me in a very, very bad manner. You see? Even more, the other day I saw an Instagram thing they sent to me. I was shocked when I saw that video. I had to quickly delete it on my phone so that no one else will see it. Please, they should stop sharing it, please. Exactly. Thank you, Mohammed Sakino. Thank you so much. Please, I beg you, if any one of us is in possession of that video, you see, that's one of the closest girls to me. That's one of my closest pals. That's my relative, IY, earlier on. I don't even have the courage to share it with her. I couldn't share the video with anyone. I see so much evil, so much scandal on Facebook that I am even scared. I'm not scared for myself, but I have fright nowadays of even I've always been a very active Facebooker. I've always been very active on Facebook. But nowadays, a whole lot of things that I see frighten me. What frightens me is how human beings can tear one another. How we can actually tear one another into pieces on the face of social media. Over what? What do we get from it? Like I said, it does not apport us any good. You can only feed the bloggers and feed scandal lovers. You can only feed people that love scandal. And listen to this. It rids you of respect, believe me. It rids you totally of respect. A whole lot of people will lose their respect for you, for whoever is, has done such a thing or is doing it. Any small thing or social media. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run, gbogbo ẹni tó bá ní fídíò obìnrin yẹn tó ń sọ pé ọmọ president kan níbi tóun àtọkùnrin kan ti ní àjọṣepọ̀, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ delete ẹ. Ẹni tó bá ti post ẹ sórí Facebook yín, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ yọ kúrò. Any social media tẹ́ ẹ bá ti post ẹ yọ kúrò. Kò sọ dáadáa nípa wa gẹ́gẹ́ bí human beings. Rather, ó ń portray wa bí ẹranko ni. Kì í ṣe nǹkan tó da pẹ́rẹ́pẹ́rẹ́. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa mọ̀ nínú wa pé ìfẹ́ là kọjá ohun gbogbo. You don't need to. If you actually love someone because of their money, okay, fine. Let them know. Let them know from the onset. If they can afford your bill, they will let you know. Yes, I know out there are sugar mommies, there are sugar daddies. Yes. There are even sugar babes. There are young girls that have money and just want guys to spend it on. Yes, there are hush puppies. There are, so many young guys that have money that are willing to spend it on even older women. There are all sorts of things. But give yourself the understanding that, hang on a minute, we're in this for money. Once you have that understanding, I think it'll go a long way to help both of you, or how many of you in that sort of relationship, rather than once something goes wrong, you're out there on the faces of social media. Which is why I said it is a human rule. It is not a rule of nature. Nature has not imposed it upon us. It is not written in book in white and black. We haven't read it in any books in schools while we were studying that, oh, you shouldn't do this. But come on, it is common sense. Some laws are bound by common sense. Good evening, Tolulope Ola Sheriff. You're welcome. Atinuke Tonia Domingo. Oh, sister, some people don't understand the implication of what they are doing. Yet they get carried away unnecessarily. The people they are sharing their private relationship with on social media have more problems than them, but we're able to manage theirs. Exactly. Another video is the one IY Pimpin was talking about, where that daughter-in-law, you know, whatever it is, like I say, I don't just come out to blame people. Whatever it is that may have gone wrong, we're from a place that we are cultured. We're cultured people. We're Africans especially. And paramount in our culture is, Adeomi, you hit the nail on the head, man. It's absolutely absurd. Thank you, my darling sister. Common sense is not common. Thank you, Sister Tonia Domingo. On the top list in our culture and tradition in Africa is respect for elders. If you treat somebody's mother, let that woman in that video not even be your mother-in-law. You do not treat any elderly person in that manner, blocking her way of passage. You know, what if she had a heart attack? What if the pressure of the trouble you have caused increases the rate of her heart pressure and the poor woman dies? Where will you be today? You will forget about that argument. You will forget about that fight you're fighting. You will despise yourself for the rest of your lives. To the point that the poor gentleman had to be shouting, "You're only my baby mama. You're not even my wife. You're my baby mama. I bought my house. I bought it with my money. You're not my wife." Come on. Obinja man, good evening, brother. Secrets that were not open to people that were close to you now came into the open only because of some minutes madness. Look, you were still in your nursing uniform. Now I'm addressing that video where that daughter-in-law supposedly was, you know, having scuffle with the mother-in-law. I'm not saying that the mother-in-law hadn't done something. I am not saying that, you know, she may not have been angered as well. But we must learn to manage our anger. This is where I always talk about love. This is where I always talk about death. That, you know, one little trouble you make. I told you, I saw someone again today, you know, just waking up and saying, "Oh, I'd like to use the bathroom." And the next thing, he was dead. So what are we talking about? Just because she lacks reasoning. Exactly. You were in your nursing uniform. Maybe you had come from work or you were going to work. You know, if you were going to work, you had spoiled that day for yourself. If you were getting back from your nursing job, maybe 8 hours or 12-hour shift, rather than go to have a good rest, you couldn't. I mean, you could sit at the table and discuss with that mother-in-law, with your husband or your partner, and be like, "You know what? I do not want mama in this house." You can express yourself, but not in that disgraceful manner. No matter how you may have been wronged, what came out in that video? Hello, Sister Waliola Yabo Amao. Good evening. You're welcome to talk to Tommy. Oh, That's my Egbon. Sister Mi Adejoke Alison Akinbi. Good job. See, some of the nonsense going on is because some people lack home training. Honestly, Egbon mi, at Wale Onifade, no, you haven't missed that much. Greetings, my brother. Hiya, all of us, inshallah, you're welcome. At my brother Wale Onifade, we're talking about kissing and telling on social media. We're talking about putting, you know, relationship, whatever happens in our homes, children insulting parents, you know, that's what we're talking about, putting them out on social media. Whereas in the past, what our parents used to say to us and what we said to maybe my generation, I don't know, what we said to our children is, but now you find everything on social media. It's on social media. It's on social media. It's on social media. Abaja láàrin ẹgbẹ́ àwọn tán jọ ń ṣẹgbẹ́, it's on social media. Come on. Many years ago, àwọn ìyá wa ń tajà now. Tán lọ sọ́jà, tán ṣòwò, tówó máa dà wọ́n pọ̀, tówó máa dìjà. Àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n mi wà ń bí, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Adéjọkẹ́ Alison, you know, òwò yìí náà bí wá sí, òwò yìí náà làwọn náà continue láti máa ṣe. Tán máa kówó jọ, tán máa lọ rajà. Owó máa dájà lẹ̀. Kò sí social media now, bákan náà ṣe ń yanjú ẹ̀ láàrin ara wọn. Ọkọ àti ìyàwó ń jà, bákan láti ṣe ń yanjú ẹ̀ láàrin ara wa. Kí ni craze pé kí gbogbo nǹkan dẹ̀ máa wà ní social media. Èèyàn kan bá yàn kan sùn, ó ya fídíò ẹ̀, àti ẹ̀ rò pé ìyẹn ti die down. I thought that was going out of vogue until another one came up that went really viral. Come on, ẹ jẹ́ ká ní brain regain. If we are losing it, it's only a wake-up call. Your girl is only giving myself and all of us alike a wake-up call to have a brain regain and let us, you know how to do things better. Misuse of technology, mommy. If anyone can actually understand and have any positive reasons for kissing and telling, as I may never do, you can please tell me on the thread. You can ask to join me live and you can express yourself live. Sister Tonia Domingo Atinuke, lots of issues would have been easily resolved if the issue was not brought out to social media. Thank you. Social media is meant for us to socialize. It's meant to be sociable. Why did it now become something that is breaking homes, breaking relationship, breaking friendship, breaking all sorts of shit? Why did it have to get to that? Why did he have to get to that? It shouldn't. It shouldn't. We really need to go back inward and have a rethink. Some of us that maybe we have done such a thing or such things by mistakes, we really need to have a rethink, go back in time and start thinking of how to correct such if we had been involved in it in the past. Or even if you are intending to do such, Olufunke Tyra Bello Ladejobi, regardless of what her mother-in-law may have done, she has to treat her like a mother. Supposing if her mother wronged her, can she behave the same way? Exactly. We even argue with our mothers, especially we women. Yes, especially when you're close to your mom, or like we say back home, when you do look alike. Oh, Tara Wokoniron, hello, dear, sis, nice topic. Thank you very much. God bless you. I argue with my mom a lot, but with love. But regardless, that's not to say, you know, I remember years ago, my mom used to even tell me that, you know what, you know, my parents used to do to me as though, no, my mother-in-law was gold. Believe me, my mother-in-law is the gold that nothing at all should touch. That was what my parents gave to me. That was what my parents taught me. I remember times I could go to Antwerp, I could go to Italy, I could buy jewelries, and I'd be like, I was wanting to, you know, make my mom happy, impress my mom, you know, just give my mom a gift. I remember my mom would be like, no. Oh, love for your mukaila. Love for your kwe, you know. That's what I was taught. That's how I was raised. That's how I was raised, and I'll actually end up going to give it. Even when I've said that, Morati wọn náà, my mom will still be like, ẹ ṣáà kó lọ lé yín. Ẹ ṣáà kó lọ lé yín, ẹ lọ yanjú ẹ̀ lé yín. Cheers, everyone. I even remember an incident that once, years ago, then we had a smaller apartment. My own mother slept in the children's room. This was many, many years ago. She actually made, said that the two of them were around. She ensured that my mother-in-law slept on the most comfortable bed, which is my matrimonial bed in the home. Sister Tonia Domingo, my mom lives with me and run me crazy at times, but I humorously resolve it with love. Why can't we tolerate our mother-in-law? Exactly. Daddy John Ogunrinola, the foundation of all Facebook's misappropriation are based on pure hatred. Exactly. Ẹni tó bá ṣe nǹkan burúkú wà nú ẹ̀ láti ṣe ni. Sister me, Wole Olayabo Amao says, once your matter is on social media, it cannot be corrected because it would have gone viral and some people would have downloaded it even if you bring it down. Exactly. Which was why I said maybe you hadn't joined in. Alaja Amao, when I said, you only be feeding bloggers. You'll be feeding scandal lovers. And that is it. It does not apport the two of you, the couple, any good. And in fact, any sensible person will just lose all the respect they may have had for you in the past. So we really have to go back in time and think about these things. And as well, on that issue of kissing and telling, putting our relationship, especially when they go sour, on social media, I would like to say thank you, Adetomi Ayonfe, for all the love, my darling. Thank you, Lori Adediji, for all the love. Thank you, my darling. I would like to say that all of us as well, you, Alaja Amao, you, Tonia Domingo Atinuke, sister me, you, Daddy John Ogunrinola, with all due respect, sir, you, Tara Owoko Niran, you, sister me, Egbomi, Adejoke Allison, that you, Olufunke Tyra Bello Ladejobi, that all of us, we begin to stop sharing all such things. Once we see them, once they come to our knowledge, let us immediately delete them. Let us immediately get rid of them. By so doing, we will reduce the capacity of it going even more viral. You may think it's just about 100 of us on this chat that, oh, what if we stop it? We're not enough. But believe me, when we start it, the trend will catch up. The trend will definitely catch up. You see, like I said earlier on, in the past, when everyone used to post everything on Facebook, oh, smashed head on Facebook, oh, couples, having sex on Facebook, oh, somebody beating somebody on Facebook. Now it's on the decrease because some of us on time, at a very early stage, some of us started to curb it. Some of us started to talk against it. I used to go into people's inboxes, like I say, please, ejo egbon, ejo, your video yen kuro, ejo madam, ejo, reason lele, ma ṣàlàyé fún wọn ní tùbí-nùbí, ejo. My sister she could be on here. She's a very popular blogger. Funke Mabanwoku, I call her my queen. Even as a blogger, sometimes I'll go to her, oh, the jo aburo mi, my queen, mati pete, oh, the jo, yokini yen kuro. I mean, even though it's something that she's going to make money from. So Joe, we ourselves, it's time that we have to, the moment they send certain videos to me, I don't even want to question it. Sometimes I don't go onto WhatsApp. When I wake up and I have the time, I go into my media, or what do we call it, where you have everything. I go into it, scroll through. The first things I remove, I'll tell you, confession time. I remove all the good morning, how was your night? How was Kinikon? Because you know what? It jams my phone. Pam, 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 click on 100, delete them. Then I go on to videos. I look at the videos. I choose the ones I want to watch later. I just collect all of them, pick them up, delete all of them. If a whole lot of us begin to do that, we will find that more and more people will stop to have interest and liking for even watching such damaging videos, how much more sharing them any further. Like I say, I stand to be corrected. If you disagree with whatever I say, please teach me. I am on this platform to learn as well. I'll take some comment. Once your mattress, yeah, Kola Joseph, there are some mother-in-laws from hell. Yes, Kola, I do understand. And I know exactly where you're coming from. That is rather personal, but we won't go down that line. Yes, we do know that some mother-in-laws are horrible. I had my fair share of experience, you know, but you know what? Never at any time did I raise my voice. What is it going to apport me? Well, I do not have such mannerisms to start with, but then what is it? It can only bring war in the home front. It's going to bring unrest. You're not going to be happy. Your partner or husband or wife is not going to be happy. Whereas we can keep talking about it. There is nothing we cannot talk about. Come on. Nations do talk between them. My honorable, we've got in the house my special advisor on food security to the Lagos State Governor Akinwumi Ambode is Honorable Alhaji Sonny Ganiu Babatunde Okanlawon. With all due respect, standing on all protocols, Honorable, I welcome you. Thank you very much. And he says, Tomisi, I dey hail you. Is my big brother. I don't want to call him my schoolmate because he's my big brother. Himself and Baboloye Ademola. Yes, we were in the same class, but Egbon mi ni won. Nice one, Alex. Thank you. Omo Bagbe Gonde. Baba Shemi. At my brother Adetayo Nosanwo. Thank you so much. Thank you, Honorable. Thank you so much for joining us. And thank you. He says to me, I dey hail you. Baba, I dey hail you plenty. Wale Onifade, my brother, says, thanks, sister, for bringing it up on this platform. It's indeed disturbing amongst all good things social media can be useful. It is just another pointer to high diminishing of our moral and cultural beliefs. Exactly. Ami Baba mi Ewudin. Ìyá o àjíǹde ara máa jẹ́ àmì fún gbogbo wa. Tarawoko Niran, yes, Kola Joseph, some mother-in-law could be nasty, but we need to tolerate each other and not disrespect. And especially nílùú òyìnbó, like I said earlier on, going back to that video of mother-in-law, what if the way and manner she gagged the door, saying the old woman will not go out. Imagine as the old woman made a move, she hit her head on the door or hit her foot on something and she collapses. Anything can happen. Anything could have happened. We're not going to be saying this now. All of us will be saying, Opa yokwe. Mommy Adejoke says, no matter how horrible the mother-in-law is, the fact still remains she's your hubby's mom or your wife's mom, either way, and your children's grandma. Remember, you're going to be a mother-in-law one day. Thank you, Egbomi. This is what we're saying. This is what we're saying. My son shocked me one day. I may have shared it before or not. Maybe one of the days he was with me. He shocked me one day and said, you know what, Mom? When I get married and my wife does not allow you to live with us, I'm gonna send the woman packing. Mo káwọ́ mọ́rí báyìí. I was shocked. Ẹ̀rù ti bà mí. Mo ní yé Láìwọlá má sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Mo reject ẹ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run. Irú ẹ̀ ò ní ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹ máa gbégbé ayé tiyín. Èmi náà máa gbégbé ayé tèmi ni. O nítorí tèmi kọ̀yàwó. O tiẹ̀ ní kọ̀yàwó láíláíláíláí lágbára Ọlọ́run ọba. Tí mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣàdúrà. Bàbá olóyè. Bàbá olóyè Adémọ́lá, your brother is online. His Honorable SA. Sonny Gani Babatunde is online with us. You want to shout out to him. You know, I was shocked. I was like, Láìwọlá, má sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ mọ́ láyé. Whereas the boy said it out of love for his mother. Like, oh, mom, you know, you've done so much that, you know, I can never live without you. You know, and when I get married and the wife says you can't live with us, I'm gonna send her packing. She can't be my wife. Shemo, I was like, Joma Soremo. I had to teach him. I had to sit him down and talk to him. The Emma Shetini, Emino Mashetemi, Bubuwa Joma wa, Ajoma Makura wa Luboni. Emi ama je ya titie, mama je ya titie no. Ìyá tiẹ̀ náà a máa jẹ́ ìyá tiẹ̀, bàbá ẹ̀ náà a máa jẹ́ bàbá ẹ̀. Àwọn nǹkan tá a fẹ́ máa bá àwọn ọmọ wa sọ nìyẹn. Fẹ́mi Fems, Margaret Otunwamide ni. Just tuned in. Well, you're all welcome. You're all welcome. It's nothing. We don't talk big deal on here. If you're new to this thread, we just talk to one another. Àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n mi, àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi, àwọn bàbá mi, ìyá mi. You know, if you're new on here, that's just all that we do. Nothing special, no biggie. So it may not completely interest you, you know. So on a parting note for that topic, I want to beg us that on a daily basis, let us review, or whenever we have time, whenever time affords us, let us go into our videos, delete whatever it is. Don't let us even keep them. How much more think of, you know, spreading them, sending them, sharing them. Like I said to IY, oh, IY, as close as we are, oh, I didn't send it to you. Hopefully we'll meet up, you know, soon. I can show it to her when we're together and get rid of it, just because I want her to, you know, because she hadn't got it and we hadn't spoken about it. Josephine Asso, in the video, the man is not married to the lady. She is the man's baby mama. She was so rude to an elderly woman. Indeed, Josephine Asso, she was very, very rude. I totally disagree with her, which is why I said, paramount in our African culture and tradition is respect for elders. She was totally wrong. No matter what the mother-in-law had done to her, I know she may have been wrong. I know she may have been pushed to the wall. She could easily have taken a breather. Amebo, Ahmed Olamilekan Tijani, what video? Amebo, what video do you want to see? If you like to contribute via telephone call, the number has been pinned on. If you want to join in on the live chat to come live, you can request to join in too. Thank you. Next on our topic, before we go on, we're going to listen to some more music. We were listening to Auntie Oyeka earlier on, but you know your girl. You cannot keep me away from Barrister. We're going to listen to what Barrister says about love. GB Sonny, I hail you, my special essay. Yes, Baba. Thank you very much, Baboloye Ademola. Thank you. Thank you. Taufik, send the video to my WhatsApp. Oh. Go away. What video? I'm a boy agbalagba. I'm going to shock everyone now. We're going to remember another music icon from Nigeria. Then we go on to the next topic. God bless you, ma. That is the way we were brought up. Unfortunately, many will not stand up to quickly correct such statement from a beloved son. They will instead salute and encourage such statement from their sons. ọmọ mi gbọ́ tèmi tí á dára o. Ìta bá fi hàn àwọn ọmọ náà máa ṣe. Ọmọ mi gbọ́ tèmi, ọmọ mi ṣe rere. They don't listen to us. Ìta bá ṣe làwọn ọmọ wa ń rí. I keep saying it. Wọ́n ní ìyá ẹ̀ lójọ́. Margaret Biodun, oh, you're very pretty. More blessings. Thank you very much. I like Damola Maruf. Beautiful Aja. Thank you very much. Bá mi fi wá tó dá hàn mí láàyè. Ayé tí mo wà yìí kò máa yé mi o. Ẹ̀yin ni Ọlọ́run kejì mi láàyè. God bless the soul of Christy Essien Igbokwe. Tí wá dára o. Param pam pam. Param 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 pam pam. Hey, Sister Shifa, my Ghanaian blood. All the love for you, my Sister Shifa Pabi Salma Strong. Thank you so much. I'm pretty like you. We're pretty girls. You see, Christy Essien is saying you should do good. We should teach our children good things. Olori Adediji, you're dancing. Prince Adefioye Emi, may God continue to add to your wisdom. Ami Baba mi. Baba mi ma ṣeun rere. My father, I will do well. Pray for me. If a child does a bad deed, they will blame the father and the mother. That's what Christy Essien Igbokwe is saying in Yoruba, even though she is Igbo. Baba mi fọ̀nà tó dá hàn mí láàyè. Bisalam, Ajatayo Asuramu. Ẹ̀yin ni Ọlọ́run kejì mi láàyè. Ṣeun rere, ṣeun rere, ṣeun rere tí wá dára o. Ṣeun rere. Aṣíwájú Túndé Ọláníyan. Good day, my darling brother. Thank you, Mama Africa. Christy Essien Igbokwe there, talking about káwọn ọmọ wa ṣe dáadáa. But having said, táwọn ọmọ wa bá máa ṣe dáadáa, ìta bá fi hàn àwọn ọmọ wa náà máa ṣe. So ẹ jẹ́ ká máa wà careful and mindful gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tá a máa ń ṣe ní orí social media, especially ìjà ọkọ àti ìyàwó, ìjà relationship. Like I said, it's not going to bring any good thing to you. The bloggers will make money from it. Newspapers will make money. Other such media outlets will make money. But the two of you involved in the scuffle, or you that you were almost assaulting your mother-in-law on social media, you know, it's not like your partner in that video meant to make it viral. But hey, you know, this is how shit happens. I'm sorry. Things happen. So Ejekama, we're mindful of things that we do. And from listening to Christy Essien Igbokwe, we're going to go on to our next topic. Yes, welcome if you're just joining us. Wa alaikum salam, Aṣíwájú Túndé Ọláníyan, your brother me. Thank you so much. Only God knows the mail queue on Baba Sule's doorstep when sister was Sisi. Ahmed Ode nìyẹn. Ode nìyẹn pẹ̀lú tiẹ̀. Our next topic is, and you, Ahmed, you have to join me. You should join me live. I would like you to talk about this. I wish Paul Odiase were here tonight as well. Wasiu Akinwale, good job. You're blessed in the name of Allah. And me, you know, I was saying, not revealing details of a chat. Hey, Joe, that's our next topic. Tí èèyàn méjì bá sọ̀rọ̀, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa wà mindful. Ọ̀rọ̀ àárín èèyàn méjì tí ìkankan nu wa ò bá ní agreement wípé ká gbé lọ bá ẹni kẹta, there's no need for it. There's no, especially àwa tá ti dàgbà díẹ̀, ẹ jẹ́ ká má máa ṣe kódà. Doing it alone, only you cannot imagine how much harm it can cause some people. Èèyàn discuss ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Ìpè bye. nǹkan báyìí ló ń ṣòun. Why then go on to share with other people? What then happened to confidentiality, out of which that person had shared whatever it is they shared with you? Ogunsanya Adeniyiwasiu, good day, Ami. Femi Fems, I shared it now. I shared it. Egba, eba mi re ẹjọ́, eba mi re kékeré. I shared it. Olúdáyọ̀ Olúwọlé, bless you, sister Ami, bless all of us. Now, téèyàn bá pè mí tí mo ní àìwá ọmọ ìyá mi. Daddy John Ogunrinola, Ajidis, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Déjọkẹ́ Mrs. Akínbíyì. Adétómi Àyànfẹ́ wà ń bẹ̀ yẹn, àbúrò mi ni, ọlọ́rọ̀ mi ni. Máa ń fi ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́, máa ní pastor mi, which is true. Ìgbà wo la máa pray, and láti choose ọjọ́ kan, and láti máa pray, program wa kìíní kan, and láti ní one day ta máa pray in a week. Tó bá ya sùn àyà jù mílẹ̀ pé ìyá ìkó kúkú ní gbọ́. You know, ká wá sọ̀rọ̀, kẹ wá gbé, kẹ lọ gbé fún ẹlòmíì, kì í ṣe nǹkan tó dáa. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, àwa tá a bá mọ̀ láti kó ẹnu wa ní ìjánu, ẹ jẹ́ tá bá ti ń gbọ́ bá ṣe ń lara wa lọ́yẹ̀, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́. Let us learn from one another. Now that somebody is saying it, maybe. Now that somebody is juggling our memories, maybe. Let us desist from doing such if we're in the habit of doing it. Maybe, albeit unknowingly. Maybe we don't even realize that we do it. Let us, begin to cut down on doing it and gradually get used to not doing it at all. We have to be really careful. Look at that British Airways girl. Well, you just managed to bring back some of my parents' comments. My sister, we were brought up to give maximum respect to everyone, particularly the elders, regardless of any family connections or not. God bless our generation. Amio, God bless my own generation. Ọlọ́run. Ọlọ́run. I remember times there were when Dad had maybe 10 guests. Oh my goodness. You had to actually kneel down one after the other to say Eka Sansa, Eka Bosa, Eka Bosa to the 10 of them. And I'd be like, Prince Adefioye Emi wants to join. You want to make a comment? Okay, all right. You'll be able to prove each request before viewers. Okay. All right. Prince Adefioye, yes, you can join in. And I used to be like, oh, kidney babai now. Kidney babai then she be enti o kawe. Babai then she be enti o kawe. Babai then she be enti o laju. Báwo lèèyàn ṣe máa kí gbogbo èèyàn àlejò mẹ́wàá jókòó, o máa kúnlẹ̀ kí gbogbo. You had to be like, good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. To the 10 guests. And I tell you what struck me the other day. There was an event. Akpesin Pemisiriola, you really enjoy the program. Thank you very much. Akpesiniola. And I saw there was at an event, I saw Otedola's daughter, one of the 2 daughters, the popular girls. I saw her, and she genuflexed when she was saying hello to some of the guests at that event. Okunle, it really touched me. Like, oh, at least, with all of this money, maybe not even kunle dele, but you have to be like ekabosa. And I used to be like, baba to ka gbogbo way, why ti baba ishe by now, kilo day now. But here I am today. It all made me who I am today, and I'm proud of it. And I know some people, make, jest of me. They be like, oh, ese ojina sile. Oh, ese ojina sile. Apparently, maybe as well, it worked out as some sort of exercise, problem. Alhamdulillah. That's just a joke, by the way. A joke. Tabati Soro, jokes apart, let me leave the joke. What could have made a wife or husband to raise his or her voice against father or mother-in-law? Kojo, brother mi wà lóní fàdé. Kojo, Ọlọ́run ọba níbi táwa ti wá kojo. Yes, so that is part of our culture. Olórí Alójijì. Téèyàn bá sọ̀rọ̀ fún ẹ in confidence, please, if anyone talks to us in confidence and says, oh, you know, can I talk? That's why you see, listen. Well, my boy is the ballet for all my guests, though. Sorry about the break in transmission. Sorry. Someone rang me and I said to them to call me on another number. You know, if someone talks to us in confidence, it causes a whole lot of, you know, wahala. My mother-in-law is, of course, my mother. Exactly. Otumba Casey, your program is so educative. That is why I love watching it. Well, thank you very humbly. We don't have to be so many. You know, as long as as long as we can understand one another and learn from one another, you know, that is it. Please, the number to call is on the thread, Ejo, and not yes, it's 07459439917. I knew that was you. We've got my brother Ahmed Olamile Kontijani. Good evening and welcome to Talk to Tomi. Go for it.
Good evening, Ma. Good evening, Ma. I really appreciate what you are doing to people like us and some other people that are added watcher of your, listener and watcher of your program.
Thank you.
And I really thank you and appreciate you for that.
Thank you.
First off, let us start off from family values. Family values starts from the home. The respect you're talking about. Taking us back to the first topic you started where you said involving the in-law and, you know, maybe the sister-in-law or the mother-in-law. Most of the problems.
Are you serious? You didn't see that video, Ahmed? You must have seen it.
Yeah, most of the problems we are having in the society today actually start from the family unit. If the children are well brought up, if we instill the necessary value in the children, even the Bible said, teach children the way of the law, so that when they grow up, they will not depart
from it, Benny.
That is what is missing in most homes now. Kirakita, afedola, ó ti jẹ́ ká neglect our values yẹn. Máa lè instill ẹ̀ sáwọn ọmọ nínú. Òun náà ló wá jẹ́ most of them kí wọ́n máa exhibit àwọn characters kan. Ẹ jẹ́ ká take for instance nsìn, ẹ jẹ́ ká lo àwọn pípẹ́ for example, ẹ wo ìjà tó ṣẹlẹ̀ láàárín wọn lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí, ọmọ ìyá kan náà, ìbejì for that matter, wọ́n wá láti the same home. We have a family issue, and one of them had to, like, what I can call ambush the other one by putting them on tape and releasing the same tape to the internet. Yorùbá sọ pé ìjà máa parí, ọ̀rọ̀ ò ní lọ bọ̀rọ̀.
Thank you.
So all those things put together are what we actually need to keep happening to our children. Eré ọ̀la tá à ń sá yẹn kò rí lè jẹ́ kí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wa mójútó àwọn ọmọdé yìí. Then the advent of this internet social media, what erode most of the social values. The social media is a tool. like a double-edged sword, if well used, should actually own the skill for kids to a better future. But àwọn ẹni tó bá ti bá ìṣẹ̀ náà náà máa ń padà wá dìdàkudà tó jẹ́ wípé ibi tí wọ́n máa lò sí kò ní dáa rárá. Ẹ wo orí ìjẹ́bi ṣe example bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe kọ́ gbogbo wa náà nìyẹn. Tá a bá jí láyé ìgbà yẹn lọ́hùn tá a bá kí àwọn tó bí wa.
Ó gbèlè o.
It will still last us for like a week. Títẹ̀ yẹn máa kan wá. Look at the children of these days. The people just have their hand first when they want to greet adults. So to some of these parents, ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ kì í ṣòyìnbó, ẹ wá westernize débi pé tó bá ń raise àwọn issues yìí, ẹ máa sọ pé no, gbogbo àwọn àkéèkà ìdí àtẹ̀ ń lò yẹn. Whereas all those things matter. Òyìnbó láwọn values scientific mi ò ní kò sí o.
Wàláì.
But tá a bá padà sí àwọn àṣà wa, we will see that àwa gangan la ní values jù. Tá a bá tara àwọn bíi poet tó máa ń kọ́ wa láti ìgbà tá kéré wẹ̀ kí o mọ́ ké kọ́nà rẹ̀. They are values too. Jẹun tó dára lásìkò máa jẹ. Okay, sí, tóyìnbó bá gbé tiẹ̀ wá, wọ́n á ní rere go ewé. Ẹ̀kọ́ wo la fẹ́ kọ́ mbẹ̀ yẹn? Ọmọ ò kì í ṣe magician. Ó kọ rere go ewé. Bọ́tẹ́ wo tọ̀dọ̀ wa pé òjò ń rọ̀ ṣeré nu ilé báwọn náà òjò kíá. Those are values tí wọ́n ti fi sí wa lára láti kékeré. Àdẹ̀jẹ́ kó sick. But do we have all of those today? No. Even in the school curriculum, wọ́n ti yọ moral instruction kúrò, wọ́n yọ history kúrò. How then do we expect to have adults tí ọjọ́ iwájú tá à ń sọ pé àwọn náà máa padà ní future? The future of tomorrow, the future of tomorrow. Tí wọn ò dẹ̀ ní tí àgbà à ń ní láti kékeré. Torí pé wọ́n ní tẹ̀yàn bá ní nǹkan àgbà bí ìwé lèèyàn ṣe máa ń rí. Ọmọ kí àtẹ̀kọ́ ọlọ́run bàbá yìí tó wà.
Thank you very humbly, my brother Ahmed Olamilekan Tijani, for that awesome contribution. From what Ahmed said, a rí pé wọ́n ní amúkùn ẹrù ẹwọ́ àti ìsàlẹ̀ ni. That's basically what he's saying in Yoruba, which is why I played Mama Christy Esen Igokwe's song earlier on, Ọmọ mi ṣe rere tí a dára. You know, what Ahmed is saying is our values, family values, we're losing a whole lot of family values that used to abound in our homes, especially in Africa and especially in our home, Nigeria. Hello.
Hello. Afẹ́fẹ́ sí ètò yìí ni o.
Go ahead. Ẹ káalẹ́, ẹ káàbọ̀, go ahead.
Ẹ káalẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ yín o, ìrọ̀lẹ́ ni lọ́dọ̀ wa.
Ẹ kúrọ̀lẹ́, you're welcome. Ẹ káàbọ̀.
About pé Bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọ̀la tá à ń sá, a ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń ṣiṣẹ́. Àwa yìí nígbà tó ń tọ́ wa, àwọn ìyá wa máa jí lọ sókè àárín.
Ẹ ṣé mà.
Àwọn máa jí lọ sókè àárín lọ tajà láàárọ̀ tó rẹ́jà àárọ̀ wọ́n máa fẹ́ da. Gbogbo pé à ń ṣiṣẹ́ yìí kò ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀. Number one, civilization nígbà táwa ń grow up kò sí cell phone, kò sí nǹkan kan. Nínú àwọn tó bá ní fóònù lé àwọn tó wà ní òyìnbó ńgbà yẹn tó bá fẹ́ pé àwọn fámìlì wọn, wọ́n máa wá jókòó sílé ẹni tó bá ní fóònù.
Ládùúgbò.
Láti lè gbà call ládùúgbò. So àwọn civilization tó dé ìsìn ó débi pé àti ìyá mi gan lè bọ́ ọmọ ìsọ̀rọ̀ nílé. And another thing, nǹkan tó tún máa ń pa àní kọ́ àwọn kan wà nílùú òyìnbó wọn ò ní bọ́ ọmọ wọn sọ Yorùbá. Gbogbo nǹkan tó sọ̀rọ̀ àǹdí wa English ni eventually they going to pick it up. Tẹ bá wọ inú ilé àwọn Spanish, tẹ bá wọ inú ilé àwọn Chinese, èdè wọn nọ́mbà àwọn ọmọ wọn.
Àtàwọn Indians, Pakistani.
Àtàgbogbo àwọn ẹ̀yà míì, ṣé wọ́n rí àwọn Áfíríkà yìí ṣáá ni. Wọn ò ní kọ́ ọmọ wọn sọ èdè wọn, dípò pé wọ́n ti fẹ́ kọ́ wọn ní culture wa pé báyìí náà ṣe ń kíyàn àwọn míì àrí ẹ̀ báyìí wọ́n kàn máa wù ẹ́ ni àwọn míì àkàn ní
hello aunty.
Iṣẹ́ àwọn ń pe àwọn ẹgbẹ́ ìyá wa ní hello aunty gbà yẹn. Mọ́mì everybody is mọ́mì lọ́dọ̀ wa. Ẹni tó bá ti bí ẹ lọ́mọ tó ti jù ẹ lọ mọ́mì ẹ̀ka kan mà mọ́mì kìíní kan mà. Bọ̀dí sì wọ́n ń ṣe lójú àwọn ìyá wọn náà kọ́ máa.
Mọ́mì èbúté mẹ́ta kí n rán yín létí. Mọ́mì èbúté mẹ́ta wà mọ́mì ìsọlọ̀ mọ́mì ìyànà pájà. Mọ́mì Ìkòdú, mọ́mì Ìkòyí, mọ́mì Victoria Island.
Ẹgbẹ́ big mọ́mì, ẹgbẹ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ mọ́mì ni. Bọ̀dí sì àwọn ìyá wọn gan wọ́n máa wo ẹgbẹ́ wọn, ọmọ wọn máa pè wọ́n láǹtí, wọ́n á dẹ̀ máa wò. Wọ́n lè kọ̀rẹ́ sí wọn. So èyí tó pọ̀ jù ọwọ́ àwọn òbí ló wà. Ọmọ mi àṣẹ báyìí àti bá wọn wí. Tó bá pè tọ́mọ mi bá ṣẹ̀ máa sọ̀rọ̀ burúkú fún mi tó bá gbà kí n gba lójú máa gbà lójú. But èsì àwọn àlára àwọn òbí náà. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé sí àyẹ̀dà ẹ jẹ́ ká réèsì àwọn ọmọ wa bọ́ ṣe réèsì wa. Bíbú ká yé lè rojú ká lè rọ́nà lọ. Àwọn ọ̀làwà rèé nà wọ́n má jẹ́ kí wọ́n dànù náà.
The incoming àwọn generation tó tún ń bọ̀ ká má lose gbogbo values pátá.
What they didn't lose sense, this girl is not taking. They are losing it already. Some of them can't even speak proper Yoruba.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mà ìkan tí mo tún fẹ́ call attention yín sí. Ó dà ipá wa ta tún wà ní òyìnbó gan. A tún fẹ́ bẹ́tà àwọn tó wà ní Nàìjà. Tẹ bá ra ọmọ Nàìjà míì, wọ́n á ní kò gbọ́ Yorùbá ni. Inú á ti bí mi jó. Màá ní kò gbọ́ Yorùbá. Ọmọ wa níbí báyìí wọ́n ń dọ̀bálẹ̀ ni òun ní kejì mi sọ lórí fóònù lẹ́ẹ̀kan ó sọ lórí thread iy ìbejì làwọn boys ẹ̀ wọ́n máa fàyà dọ̀bálẹ̀ ni ọmọ mi ga tó yìí tẹ́ bá ti wọlé báyìí wọ́n bí gùdù mọ́mọ náà Ọlọ́run ọba ń gbọ́.
Gbogbo àwọn ọmọ mi Amẹ́ríkà mo bímọ sí bọ̀gbọ́n jẹ́ kọ́ lọ sílé wọ́n lọ skul lé ṣe nígbà tí wọ́n padà wá bí tí wọ́n tó wá bá mi ń bí iṣẹ́.
Gbogbo yẹn máa bí pé báwo lẹ ṣe ṣe ni.
Ọkùnrin báwọn tó jẹ́ funfun ló wá wò pé what is that? Mo ní that's our culture, that's how we greet people. That's how we greet.
And ṣé mọ̀mà even tán bá dé ibi iṣẹ́ tán bá dé school àwọn tó wà ń bẹ̀ wọ́n máa observe observe kíní yẹn in them.
That's right. Àwọn ọmọ mi á ṣe yes ma gbogbo ẹ̀ strange nígbà tó débi ìmí ìmú àwọn classmates wọn tó bá reply teacher á fẹ́ lè jà fún teacher yẹn màá ní mind your own business that's their life you don't join them you don't join them you don't raise that way don't talk back to your teacher. Àwa òbí la ní ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì o àwa òbí la ní ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì.
òun náà la ṣe ní dákẹ́ mà.
Ṣé mo pé ó ṣò ẹ mọ̀ pé ibi tí ìlú yìí dé sí ó wà difficult fún yín láti correct ọmọ ọlọ́mọ because òun mọ̀ bóyá nù yẹ ẹ̀dùn sí. Because tó bá ń ṣe tí yẹ bá correct ẹ̀ gan fúnra rẹ̀ bóyá ti dínkù but nígbà tó bá ń ṣe tó bá correct ẹ̀ tí ẹ̀ wá rí tó ṣe tó wá sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ọmọ tó ní pé péjú wọn máa ní pé péjú.
Wọn ní pé péjú o Ọlọ́run ọba.
Wọn ní rárá o.
Ẹ wo kò ń ṣẹ̀yìn nìkan ṣẹ́rí kò ń ṣẹ̀yìn nìkan mà ó mọ́ mi lára débi pé àwọn sisi kan gan wà ní London tí mò ń gbé yìí tí mi tiẹ̀ ní bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ for whatever reasons nǹkan kan ò tiẹ̀ ní dà wá pọ̀ because mi ò ní rúdù síyàn mi ò dẹ̀ lè afford kéèyàn rúdù sí mi.
Kéèyàn rúdù sí mi ó ti gbé yín tí máa ń lọ bí iṣẹ́ tó bá mú tí Nàìjà bá wá bí iṣẹ́ wa
máa kọ́kọ́ tó
ṣòwò ara ẹ̀ kí n tó lè bá sọ̀rọ̀ kí n tó lè bá interact you have to prove yourself to me because wọ́n bá ti dé bá ṣe máa ń gbé ojú kò tiẹ̀ dá rárá.
Kò dá rárá mo ṣe dé mi nìkan ni.
Kò dá èmi ò ń interact pẹ̀lú wọn ò máa jẹ́ kó proof rẹ̀ I would rather deal with akata or whoever because àwọn Naija the way they behave you can't believe that we are from the same place.
The same place. But a lè continue láti máa yára wa dànù mà. Káàdé lè continue láti máa wúra wá ràn.
Continue gbogbo ṣẹ́wọ̀n láìpẹ́ ṣe sọ ẹ̀ka kọ́ra mọ́lẹ̀ ní tó kọ̀rọ̀ wọ̀ sí. Ẹni bá ti kọ̀rọ̀ wọ̀ sí, ó máa ń difficult fún wọn gan. Ó máa ń difficult fún mi o. I'm telling you, I'm not lying. Because when you see people, when you see their behavior, you just don't want to put up with it.
Bóyá tí n bá pè yín later at some point. Màá ṣàlàyé fún yín mà bóyá ẹ lè borrow from bí mo ṣe máa ń deal pẹ̀lú àwọn sisi bẹ́ẹ̀. ẹ ti mọ àwọn sisi tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n believe pé àwọn láti gbé mú tí bá ti pàdé wọn I have a special way of relating to them. Excuse ma fún ara wọn náà máa wálẹ̀. Ọlọ́run ọba fúnra ara wọn báyìí náà máa wálẹ̀ torí ilá kankan ò kí ń ga ju onírè lọ èmi ò ní wojú ẹni tó jù mí lọ láyé kò ṣẹlẹ̀ rí lọ́dún tí ń gbé lu òyìnbó yìí. As a result there are ways you go about it ma tó jẹ́ pé ẹ bá dúró ní dúró yín fúnra ara wọn báyìí náà máa wálẹ̀. Màá kàn ṣàdédé rí ibi iṣẹ́ ńgbà mí ni ẹlòmíà kan ṣàkúnlẹ̀ ní ẹ̀ka sàn mà. It's not about pé kéèyàn kúnlẹ̀ kò yé yín mà. It's not about pé kéèyàn kúnlẹ̀ kíyàn. For mannerisms àti etiquette. Mannerisms tá a máa fi come across síra wa. Oh hello good afternoon. Ṣé mo bá ṣe máa bára wa sọ̀rọ̀?
Tí bá wà ní public place, tí bá rí ẹni tó sọ Yorùbá, máa bójú ẹ̀yìn, máa ní ẹ̀pẹ̀lẹ́ ẹkún. But you have to be an older person because all those junior ones, you might be even be talking to them and they will snub you like.
What is snub? Exactly.
No, you have to be those old ones.
Exactly. Ọlọ́run á túbọ̀ kó sí wa nínú o. Ọlọ́run á túbọ̀ kó sáwọn èèyàn wa nù o. Àmín. But kí gbogbo wa máa bear in mind pé there are generations and generations coming in. Ẹ má jẹ́ àbá nǹkan jẹ́ kó tó kàn wọ́n. Èyí tó ti bàjẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní túnṣe.
Wọ́n náà bá lè jẹ́ kó ṣe túnṣe níbi tó ń bàjẹ́.
Tá a bá dákẹ́ á ṣe túnṣe
mà. Àwọn Amẹ́ríkà wa yìí.
Tá a bá dákẹ́ mà á ṣe túnṣe.
Okay.
Tá a bá ní dákẹ́ ni ó ṣe túnṣe. Kò sí nǹkan tí ò ṣe rí dùn.
Nítorí mo gbọ́ sí ìwà mo gbọ́ omi mo gba oko tí ò ṣe túnṣe o.
Àmín ma, àmín. Thank you very much ma. Thank you very much ma. Ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ ma. Thank you very humbly. Thank you ma. Bye bye for now ma. I'll sọ̀rọ̀ later ma. Bye ma. Awesome contribution there. Very awesome one. I'll come and address it at some point. Hello, good evening. Ẹ káàbọ̀. Welcome to Talk to Tomi. Please take the floor. It's yours.
Hello, ẹ kálẹ́ ma o.
Ẹ kálẹ́.
Ẹ kú ètò ma.
Ètò nìyẹn o.
Monday ló sọ̀rọ̀ ma.
Ìròjè. Brother mi. Àwọn ti Saudi gbórí wọlé.
Ẹ̀rọ àmọ́ ẹ kú ètò ma.
Ètò nìyẹn.
I just love the topic. Mo bá the topic yẹn gan. Wọ́n mi tó sọ̀rọ̀ tán láìpẹ́ yìí. Wọ́n mi ti sọ àwọn pọ́ìntì àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan. Wọ́n ní amúkùn ẹrù ẹ̀wọ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, èmi mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ nígbà tí Ahmed Ọlámilékan Tìjání sọ̀rọ̀. Mo ní Ahmed sọ ni pé amúkùn ẹrù ẹ̀wọ́ àti ilẹ̀ ni.
Àti ilẹ̀ ni. Ẹ̀yin náà bẹ́ẹ̀ méjì pọ́ìntì kan tí ẹni tẹ̀bára travel lọ ẹ máa ra nǹkan fún mọ́mísí. Mọ́mísí máa ní pé ní òòjà ọkọ yín kọ́ ẹ lọ gbé fún wọn.
Wàláì.
Púpọ̀ àwọn òbí nílùú ló lè ṣe nǹkan yẹn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni màmá mi Àbẹ̀jẹ́ Adé á ní ẹjọ́ ẹ gbé lọ́lé yín ẹ ṣáà máa kó lọ́lé yín.
Púpọ̀ òbí nílùú ló lè ṣe irú ẹ̀. Ìjọba wa yá wá ní ọmọ ìṣìwà o. Ó dàbí ọmọ ọ̀rẹ́ mi ní South Africa ni nígbà tẹ́gbẹ́ ẹ̀ṣẹ́ tó nà ọmọ ẹ̀ tó nà dáadáa ó ní àwùkọ́ court tí bàbá ẹ̀ gbọ́ báyìí ó tún mú ìlú dáadáa ní táyé nílùú tó ní ẹ̀ nígbà tó yìí tó dúró ọmọ ẹ̀ láti máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé daddy please I won't do that again daddy please I won't do that again
nice one
daddy please forgive me I won't do that again. Ibi táwọn wà lábẹ́ pọ̀